Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. Today I'll be playing a handicap game on the KGS, I guess, KGS Go server. It's already in the name there. Yeah, I haven't played a handicap game on KGS specifically in a while, so I wanted to do a live commentary on a handicap game. Again, I like doing these games because I think it gives good insight on both knowing what white is thinking in a handicap game can benefit people who play as white, but also can benefit players who play against white. So to give you some insights on that, I like to do these handicap games. So I have a 1Q on KGS, which is a pretty strong player. That might be like 1 Don AGA, a little, something like that. 4 stones. I think it's 5 minutes. 5 minutes with some Byoyomi, like 5:30, I think. But yeah, let's get into it. I will say I was trying to find a 6-stone game, so I was trying to find a 3Q. But I spent like 20 minutes waiting, and I was like, I wanted to play a Q. I think 4 stones or more is a good like level to make a video on about. So yeah, so I was like, okay, here's a 1Q, let me try, and I got it. So here we go. So far, pretty a standard. Black's doing the whole, which I actually like this, like not trying to play the same thing in every corner. Black does the Knights moves like this. Now this Knights move, when you do the attachment, the idea is, yes, you are making white a little bit stronger. You're also creating a weakness though. You're forcing white to get heavy. And you're connected, whereas when you do this, well, Knight's moves can be cut. So I'm going to actually counter or double approach here, even though I don't have an extra move on the left side, because I'm looking for cuts against this Knight's move. Now, I'm not going to cut immediately, but we're just going to see how Black's going to play this. You'll notice if Black kicks either of these, this stone's in a weird spot. So, yeah, I think Black should kick at C15 still. Yeah, it's still an awkward shape, though, for Black, I think. Which is why you don't see this Knight's move very much. If Black pincers one of these stones, I will just take the 3/3. Again, the shape's going to be awkward for Black after that. So yeah, that's why Black's taking some time. Yeah, Black attaches. Here's the interesting thing. How are you going to answer... Right? Atari, Hane, or Hane, Atari, connect. This move almost becomes a good move, so I don't want to actually play in a way that makes that a good move. So I think I will just extend like this. I'll even push once more. And now this stone is way too close to Black's thickness there. Yeah, so Black goes there. I'll even extend down again. Give me the corner. Yeah, you can see the stone's in an awkward spot. So Black goes there. So that's an interesting move. So I could Hane, connect, and then cut. But I actually might want to use this stone. So I could push twice. That is an option. I could also just extend. I could also just play in the lower left. Lots of options here. And the thing you have to remember about handicap games is if the handicap is correct, the mistakes will come. So like we can see E14 is already a mistake, just based on how the game has turned out. And a lot of white players are looking for like knockout blows in handicap games, but you don't need any of those. You just need incremental mistakes to help you catch up. So let's say this move lost Black, 2 points. Well, if Black has 10 of those moves, Black has lost 20 points. So yeah, you just need incremental mistakes. So I'm going to just go elsewhere. Because the other thing is, in a game like this, a handicap game that is, you actually want, as the stronger player, you want your opponent to make moves. And what I mean by that is, if you have your opponent make the moves, again, they're more likely going to make the wrong choices. So black's going to keep pushing here. This corner should not die. Monkey jump. Yeah, it shouldn't die. It'll get squeezed down, but what the nice thing is, since I've saved this cut, I can cut later. So the thing is this alive? So you do the small monkey jump, still attach. At the worst, it's ko. And honestly, that's not too bad. So I'm going to... Jump also has an effect on this cut. These 3 stones are light, so I'm going to double approach this corner. Black attaches. And I'm just going to push here, see how black plays, and black just connects. So again, that's going to be another tick off of on the mistake counter. Just because the shape is not good. Shape is not good. And I can even just... No, I'm just going to take the points again. Now, black is very weak. It's even worse shape than the upper left that black had. So, yeah. Black just turns, okay. And I want to extend. I think I'll extend and then Hane. I almost trying to invite black to cut. Please, black, cut, because I can use this stone. Black does cut. And this is where knowing your fighting shapes is good. This shape, I already know the follow-ups. I just need to Atari down. Black will extend, and I will go down with black. So as long as you know that, you don't need to spend any time, no reading. You can just kind of implant that into your head. When black descends, if black had pushed and then descended, you could ignore it. But now black's not threatening to H3, black's threatening to G3. So I have to connect here, which notice takes away liberty. So now black stones are much weaker. And now, remember this group here? Yeah, black, you got some problems. Now this group can be heavily attacked. Atari, And so what's the best way to do this? So I also want to use the Aji here if possible to threaten to cut this off. And like this is where as white, I'm very comfortable. I got a potential weak group here, and weak, not a weakness per se, but Aji I can exploit on the right side. So I think to start, I can just play on the left side here. Just play something like this. Now black has to run with these stones, probably jump out, which that would make sense to me. Black also really wants this cover here, or this cap, but again, it leaves bad Aji in the corner. And black still has a cut here as well to use. And again, so far this game, I'm not forcing black to do anything crazy. It's just black is the one making the mistakes. Just jump out. I also want L2. The timing here is important. If I L2 immediately, black can just M3. If I pull back, then cap. So in some cases, I actually want to keep separating black. So we'll see what black does here. Black's thinking about ignoring, if possible. Black ignores. I think I'll cap to threaten this cut here. Yes. Yeah, this is a very strong move that helps white's solidify white's left side as well. Black getting this move at E12. Okay, yeah, black's going to try to settle. Makes sense. Yeah, just cover him. I do want that stone. And then just jump. Okay. That seems reasonable. Do I still want to jump here? Here's the thing. If I go here, push, 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 push. I also want this move too. I also want this peep. Lots of moves I want, it turns out. I think a shoulder hit might also be okay. Shoulder hit got to be careful about, maybe, what if I cut first? I could cut first. I could also, I think I'll shoulder hit. Maybe I needed to peep first. Obviously, I have a weakness here. Push, push, Hane. It's an exciting game, but this kind of game, especially in a handicap game, exactly what white wants. So I'll jump. Again, now I'm looking at that cut. Gotta be careful, black. Black goes there. Again, you don't think you can cut me, so I can just push here. Push through, yeah. You kind of have to fix this cut now, I would think. Fix the cut. Depending on how you fix it, you're still separated, so then I will turn my attention back to the lower right. I'll probably play here. Maybe this one. Shoulder hit. Are you sure about that, black? If I just Hane and then cut, what are you going to do? Oh, you're going to cut me. Oh, you're attacking me. I see. I can still just cut. Atari. I think actually, if I'm just patient. Cut, Atari. Yeah, I think I just cut now. If you Atari this way, this becomes an Atari. Okay. Yeah. And the question is, how weak is my left side? If I have to give up these stones, that's okay. So if black plays here, this is the weakness of the large knights, and black has some thickness now. I can always just descend as well. But black's also not fully alive everywhere. So they're thinking, should I push once? I kind of have to answer. Yeah, let's see what they do. And what do you know? Remember I said when I'm attacking here, there's a weakness in the upper left, and look how the fight transpired. So, yeah. That's why you be patient. You don't need to overplay in handicap games. Black goes there. Okay. Black says, it's not so easy. Okay. I think I can just push, though, or extend here. Yes. Yes. Extend here. If black pushes, it's just going to force me to push here. Which I want. Oh, and black actually goes there. Really? Very similarly, I think I can jump here, because if black pushes here, that's what I want. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, I think. Yeah, black gives me what I want. You cut here, I'm going to... I could also just capture... No, just play here. This move is too big. 2 stones are not valuable anymore. If I can save them, though, I will gladly save them. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, black goes there. Now I can save, I think. Yeah, now I can save. Yeah, so this whole fight here, this is a lot of it is fighting technique, but yeah, this is pretty cool game so far. Yeah, black can't really, because what am I trying to say? Black saves, I can double Hane here. Yeah, which I'm going to. Because I don't have the ladder, right? There's a black stone here, but I can double Hane here. And this cut doesn't work because I can save that stone. So, double Hane. And if I get the double Hane, that means I can attach here and either really hurt black shape or capture some stones. So, yeah. See what black does. Depending on black plays here, I might be able to net the stone. Yeah, black goes there. Now I can attach. It's going here better. I don't think so. Yeah, attach is better. If I just connect, okay, give me a second. Connect, you can fix by going here. Does jumping here matter? what to do. Okay, I'll use a period here. So I can go here. Yeah, I can attach here. So I've cut these 2 stones off. Yeah, actually, I should extend here. Yeah, I should extend here. This is very big. Black should capture these. You can just go here to capture them. Yeah, black will also cut. What if I go here, though? Because this isn't actually that important. Because these are cutting stones to the upper left. So yeah, I think I will go here. Now, are you gonna really? That is shocking to me. And then I will fix. I will fix. And now there's bad Aji here for black. Because I can jump, yeah. So that's not Sente anymore, though. So I'm going to... I think I gotta fix the left side. Let me do it by going here. Yeah, let me try peeping, see how they play. All things considered, though, I think black played okay here. I have Aji here, so I think I'm actually pretty solid here. So I'm going to play this one. Because I can also go here in Sente, so I can get an eye here if I need it. Yes. Black will jump. I will now attach. Yeah, I will attach. And now I will attach. Again, if you peep, I will just connect. Yeah, you go there. I will go here. And now, can I peep? If I can peep, I would love to be able to peep. I might have to go here first. I do gotta be careful. I always have this if I need it. I think I have to make bamboo. Bamboo, then jump. Yeah, I think I have to make this exchange. These 2 exchanges, now that I'm looking at them, might be questionable. Black goes there. I'm going to make this exchange now. Because if I do this first, then there's no exchange. Or this, asking black how you're going to fix. I can just go... I can just block, actually. Yeah, just block. You push. I don't need to save all these stones. You can go there. Okay. Okay. Do you really want these? I guess let me get this now. Can I play here? Yeah, I guess I'll make this exchange now. This does hurt the left side because now this move is not Sente anymore, but yeah. So I have fixed the cut already, so yeah. And actually, because black, while this is normally the better move, it didn't take away Liberty, so I actually still have my Sente move here. Pretty interesting. And I fixed this cut as well. So, and that was the goal. You jump, slide, or peep. Or clamp. I might have to just clamp. You have to jump. You're going to cut? Am I missing something? I don't know. You could definitely just take Tengen and peep to hurt my shape. But okay. Yes. So the question is, how in danger am I? Well, I can at least play here, I think. This move isn't always Sente, though. So yeah, I'll just clamp. I even might make a Ko shape. No, black has a bunch of Ko threats here, so I can't really do that. Okay, connect. Black's gonna push through. Okay, let me get this now. Hane, and then play here. I'll be able to make some sort of living shape here, I think. Maybe I needed a Hane first and didn't do it. Yeah, black goes there. Hane. Now when I go here, I'm threatening both. Like I can play K1 to connect, which is nice. Yeah, so this game was crazy. You could see though, what do I want to say? I have a lot of groups, and normally, even in Handicap, like making this many groups is not super great, but it is what it is. Yeah, I'll go there. Can't let them get the peep. Even if they take, I will connect. Maybe it's better just to do J1, actually. I think they're trying to read something more. Okay, they just go there. That seems reasonable. I will just Hane then. Yes. Okay, so this group's alive. I'm worried about these 3 stones. If black just places a stone like here, or like if black surrounds me here, I think I can make some eyes here. I have a potential eye here. Yeah, it's risky. Black disconnects. Okay, I'll connect. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah. So I still have like three unsettled groups. So really black's playing very solid so far. If they get this move, then white has a lot of work ahead of them. They could start on this side too. Yeah, they're just gonna push there. I'm not. Is that the best way to do it though? I think just playing here directly would have been better. But regardless, I do have to play like this. Because again, I have this move to make an eye. If this one threatens to, like, black has a lot of stones here. Yeah, black actually goes there. So the question is, can I ignore? Do I have to ignore and say, black, show me you can kill me? So now that I'm connected here, even like playing hanging connection here is nothing. So I think I can go elsewhere. I think I will just poke here. I think I'll just poke there. If black wants to capture these, you've already saved these, captured these 4, so these stones are not valuable. I also want to connect here too. Yeah, that's a mistake. You were already alive here, so you don't need to connect. So I will extend all the way. Should I extend all the way? There's obvious weakness here and problems. Just play Honte. Just play Honte. Whole point of this is to show white can play Honte, so let's just do it. Yeah, so I want to get this connect. I'm kind of daring black to try to kill me, which is always fun. So let's see. What do you do, black? I'm now basically connected because I can go this way too. And now that you've captured these three, now I'm okay with using this L11 force. Black just attaches. Yep. Just extend back. Black turns. That one's not so sente. So I will just Atari here. Actually, let me answer once. I take it back. It is kind of sente. I do start to connect with this, so black's going to go there. Yep, now I can Atari and extend. This also threatens to connect. So I'll go here. Okay, so this group should be alive. Okay, that's another group down. So it's just this left side. It's just this left side. Black's going to cut. And if I can, I will definitely do this one. Yeah. Something tells me black will ignore this. I also want this connect so bad. Because there's cut Aji. And okay, yep, they're going in. I think I just Atari and then go down. And if they want to take that, then be my guest. I will connect here and be very happy. Okay, yep, they're doing the smart thing called I'm not alive yet. So they are trying to use that fact. Is there how much Aji is with this move? One, I can live by going here. I can also do this one. Block. I think I will just block. There's some Aji there, but it is tough, I think. I don't think they can kill me. Okay, yeah. Sente. Oh, they're going for it. Okay. So locally this is dead, but descend is the strongest option. But I think this might be better. Because if they peep here, if I connect like that, I have to... Yeah, I think I will go there. And now, do we make things exciting and go here? Because going here threatens to capture these. Or, of course, threaten to cut off black. Black can peep here. If peeping here is sente, that's a problem, because that means black cut these off in sente. Yeah. Black peeps, I can at least descend and stay alive that way, which is pretty big. Yeah. Yep, black does go there. It's a good move. I kind of have to connect here. I don't know what happens, but whatever happens, I must connect. Because there is a lot of bad Aji here. A lot of bad Aji. So, yeah. Like just going here. Black's down to one period left though. This is a very good game. Yeah, so this means we go all out. We go here, and we try to capture these 2 stones. And if we can't, or if black tries to save them, then yeah, that's GG's. We have to do this, so I don't think if we just live, that's going to be good enough. Yeah, so black just lets us have those, which makes sense. Again, I don't think black needs to kill these stones, so black's already gained by, once again, getting these, or cutting these off in Sente. The black did lose a little bit here, but overall it's okay. Yeah, so I think if black just plays good endgame, this should be a game for black. Like one connecting here, Sente. Oh, black ran lost on time. Oh wow, what a crazy game though. What a crazy good game. Thank you, black. Yeah, what a good game. I am curious what the score is. I'm not even going to try to use KGS's score estimator to do that, just because I know it's often not so good. So yeah, so I think, yeah, right at the end, black's lead got cut, but yeah, black played very solidly. Black played very solidly. Again, what I was saying was, black didn't have any major mistakes. There was no cataclysmic errors by black, but there was just a lot of incremental mistakes that white could take advantage of. And even in this game, I didn't really feel like I took advantage of that many mistakes. It was black actually playing very well. Black played very, very well. But yeah, let's take a quick look at it. Again, I thought black played very solidly again. So the problem with this move is if you want to kick somehow, but if you kick this way, again, your shape is not so good. And similarly, if you kick the other way, your shape's even worse. You force white to hit your weakness there. So that's why black attached. And what I was saying was, I actually think this would be the time for black to block here, because obviously you can't do this, right? Your shape is abysmal. If you do this, this stone's actually not in a bad spot. Like, for example, if it was a normal scenario like this, this would be a normal move black could consider playing, right? It looks normal at least. So I didn't want to go to something that made this bad move into a normal looking move. So that's why I did that. You can see, yeah, black stone there is way too close to that thickness. So yeah, and maybe this is crazy. Just Hane, just push twice and then do something else. It reduces the top side quite a bit and leaves Adulator for this kind of move. These kind of moves up top. So there's no reason not to. Even if black like doesn't treat this as Sente, it's still a big move to get. So this was a little too crazy by me. And then double approach. Yep. Yeah, and so then here, yeah, you have to be confident in your Joseikis. You have to just play here. But the idea being, if white immediately pushes, you could just think about giving it up. While it is better if white has already fixed here before pushing, I still think capturing this one stone is quite big because it hurts the left side quite a lot. And if white saves it, then you get to save these two anyways. Yeah, and if white keeps pushing through, then again, the left side is really hurting. If you go here, though, yeah, the shape's just not good. Like, yeah, here, I was just, yeah, okay with, I was almost wanting black to cut there. And this is actually a good point. Like, if you want to cut here, instead of cutting immediately, attack the left side first. Because if white plays here now, right, we get something like this. Again, I'm playing a lot of bad moves, but you get the idea. Now when we cut, the board has changed now. So I think playing on the left side first, as opposed to doing this immediately, is an option for black at least. So I got the first move on the left. Black jumps. And a jump, shoulder hit. Yeah, again, a lot of black's moves are very good, actually. I like how black played this. I think this might have been a little too much. I think if you just fix the top, I don't really see a way for white to kill this. Like, even if you do get surrounded. The top is huge. Yeah, so I think fix here. If white can't surround you in one move, but even if white could, like white surrounded you with this kind of move Sente and this very close to Sente, like this is looking very alive very quickly. So yeah, I don't like black going all in like this unless black was going to go after the left side. So yeah, I don't know honestly. Like I felt like I was doing good here, but I don't know if I went a little too crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I think this is okay, but this one might be too much. Yeah, like I don't know. It seems okay still, actually. I think this might have been the problem. I need to save these stones, I think. So I think, yeah, I need to push here, I think. Yeah, I think this is the move. Yeah, it makes things very difficult for both sides, to be fair. Because for example, if black lets me get this, you still need to save the 2, and now your left side needs to live. And I've saved these cutting stones, and again, it's hard to not take away liberties without hurting the connection here and these 2 stones. So, yeah, I think I need to just save these stones. It's actually bigger. I think pushing here would simplify the game a lot for white. If black hanes, then I can actually just net. And again, now this left side's cut off, and I still have time to play up top. So I think, yeah, I think I should save those 3. I think that moves too soon. And similarly, I thought it would be crazy for black to let me capture here, but since I actually want to play here, I shouldn't add that extra stone. So, yeah, I made capturing the 3 stones into capturing 4 stones, which made it better for black. Yeah, even though I thought this was crazy for black at the time, but this is actually a lot of thickness. And again, like right here, if black had played like to surround the center, even if I get something like this, just give up the 4. That's Gote. The center is huge. Or go after the left side. This is the weakness here. Again, you've captured these 4 stones. You can attack this severely. Black Ataris, though. And Gote, and that's the key. Peep. And then jump there. Black jumps. Yeah, and I think here... I think I regret coming out. I think I should maybe play this one. And if black wants to do this way, let them. Even have some sort of Ko shape here. Ko's probably not that good. It's very heavy for me. Hard to say. I don't like how I handled this, though. Maybe even just let black have the bottom? I'm not sure. Something like this. And this is where, like I often say, like keep the number of groups down. But if you look at this game, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 groups. 7 if I didn't capture these. So yeah, I was definitely, even though I felt like I was playing calmly, there's definitely a bit of a, maybe not overplay, but definite aggression. So yeah, play there. Yeah, like here, if black just like does this group is so weak. Because it's not like I can separate you. I'm so weak. So black just jumping out or extending out, pushing through. And yeah, so here's the funny thing. So with these stones having 2 liberties, this becomes Sente. And if that's Sente, that means I can make an eye here, or start to make an eye here. But as long as that's not Sente, aka... Well, actually, if they're still on the board, it's still Sente, isn't it? Yeah, I guess so. Because I can cut. Okay, so maybe black's move doesn't matter then. I was saying I think black should just take a liberty away, because now this isn't Sente, but it's still Sente. Okay. So I guess black's move is fine. Yeah, cut there. And then, yeah, got to play there. Yeah, I wanted to 3-3. Do something like this. but black just connects. There's not really anything here, even if I play here. Yeah, because descend, cut, 3 liberties to not 3 liberties. As long as you know this Teisuji, black's okay here. So, yeah, if you push, though, that's when you'll have problems. But you can play here, and you're okay. So, yeah, I wanted to do that, but I couldn't, which shows my exchanges here, by the way. My bamboo join was not so good. I was so focused on keeping black separated, though. I didn't think about anything else. But I always say shape is so important. So, yeah. So, again, I think black played very strongly this game. And again, even when lost on time, was doing very well. Now, clearly they were using their time, hence losing on time. But yeah, this is a very, very strong game by them. Definitely showed me the power of the Q in this game. So yeah, and then lost on time. So again, I don't know what the final score is, but I think if black connects here, basically forcing me to... Well, actually, this move is... Nope, I guess that does not help make it either. Okay. So I can go here. If black takes next... I guess I technically don't need an answer, but... Yeah. Endgame seems okay for black. There's b3. I need to get this move, though. Yeah. I think it's close, but I think black has a slight advantage here. But yeah, game ended here. And very exciting game. Hopefully you learned something about handicap games. And yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.